Alright, hey guys, what's going on? The Wrestling King 619 here, back at you with another video. Now, this video, we're going to be talking about NXT that happened this past Tuesday night. NXT started with Jordan Grace versus Stevie Turner, and Roxanne Perez is on commentary. This match wasn't anything to write home about, but Jordan Grace won, and she kind of mopped the floor with Stevie. Then Roxanne came in the ring, and they were pushing each other, but Roxanne escaped the ring because she does not want anything to do with her until Underground. Until Battleground. Now we go to the parking lot, and Trick Williams and Lash Legend just broke up. It was probably kayfabe, everything. They probably never really together. And Trick is going to deal with Ethan Page. Now it's the women's inaugural North American title summit, where all the women who are in the ladder match are talking in the ring about how they're going to win and make history. There wasn't really anything to write home about. It was just them talking and saying how they're going to win and stuff and make history. But because of the confrontation that they had, we will be getting a 6-women tag match later tonight. Or Tuesday night, but yeah. Then we go backstage to Chase U, and Thea Hale is getting ready for her match against Jasmine Nix. But Duke and Riley aren't going to be out there. Yeah, but they're not going to be out ringside tonight. Thea said, but Chase, you always had each other's backs. And Mr. Chase said, I'm still going to be out there tonight. And then Ridge came on the scene, and they both are at ringside. During the match, Duke and Riley did come out, and they came out from the crowd, and they are at ringside. Thea gave her the Kimura lock, but Jasmine got her out of it and gave her a Pele kick and won the match, which is also her first win in NXT. They showed a segment before NXT went on the air that in the parking lot, in the merchandise truck, the OC was beating up Axiom and Fraser. Now, Josh Briggs was supposed to come out to have a match, but we go backstage and Briggs is laid out by Spears, and Javon found him, and they were brawling. The fight escalated to the ring, and Javon beat him up and got him out of the ring. Now it's the Tony D'Angelo versus Damon Kemp, and the Heritage Cup is on the line in a 2 out of 3 minute round, and it's 2 out of 3 falls, 3 minute rounds, and both both the family and the No Quarter Catch crew are at ringside. D'Angelo did the forget about it in the first round and won the first pinfall. In the third round, Kemp did his finisher, but D'Angelo literally got saved by the bell. But in the fourth round, Kemp charged at Tony, but with his spine buster and only 8 seconds in the match, so 2 minutes and 52 seconds left of the match. In the fourth round, D'Angelo retained the Heritage Cup. Now it's Izzy Dame versus Natalia, and Carmen is at ringside. And Carmen is on a crutch, which I don't know what happened. Natalia gave her the discus clothesline and pinned her, but Izzy kicked out. Then Natalia gave her a sit-down powerbomb and pinned Izzy again, but she again kicked out. But with a roll-up, Natalia won. Natalia's new catchphrase is enough is enough, and it's time for a change, which is what her uncle Owen Hart used to say. We go to the parking lot, and Axiom and Fraser are still. Axiom and Fraser are being interviewed if they can still put their titles on the line after what the OC did to them earlier. Axiom said, Axiom said, "You guys aren't tough," and Fraser said, "Yeah, tough is getting back up and putting the titles on the line against OC." And at Battleground, we and putting the titles on the line at Battleground against the OC and retaining the titles. Now back to the ring, and it's Tyson and Tyreek in action, but Gallus attacked them from behind. Now Gallows are in the ring. Now Gallus is in the ring, talking on the microphone about last week that Wolfgang was banned from from ringside, but it was okay for Sexy Red to come out there for Trick and Javon. Joe said, "If we cared about TikTok or shaking our ass or played another sport, the WWE will respect us." And he literally twerked. And he said, "If Wolfie was there, we would have won last week." Mark said, "We are not here to have online clout. We are here to be professional wrestlers." And Wolfgang said, "This next generation of superstars are ruined, that ruined what we built, are just little boys and girls." Joe said that at Battleground, I'm in a triple threat match for the North American title, which anything goes, and I will do anything to take, and I'll do anything that wins to take the title. But then, Obafemi, the North American champion, interrupted them. He said, "You three are extremely dangerous, but you've caused chaos all around this division." And Mark and Wolfgang, you can try to help, but the outcome will remain the same. And then Wesley came out in the crowd and said, "In order for me to win back my title, I practically have to go through all of you. But that's what I'll do to win it." Then uh, then with the distraction, all of Gallus beat up Oba, and West came in the ring. But with the numbers advantage, Gallus were still standing at the end. We go to a segment of Wendy Chu. She's returning, but she's coming back as a bad person. She's coming back as a heel. We go backstage to Sarah Schreiber interviewing Lexus King about how he about how does he feel about back-to-back losses from Dante Chen, but Lexus didn't even let her finish. He said, "You're forgetting one key detail, and that is after the match last week, I laid him out on the concrete. But then Dante found him and is beating him up and had to be separated by officials." Now, which we later found out that next week it will be a Singaporean cane match, which basically means like a kendo stick match. Um, to put this feud to an end between King and Chen. But shouldn't they just have it at Battleground? I mean that makes so much sense. I mean, if you're really gonna finish a feud, finish it in a finish it on a pay per view or PLE that they call it now, which I don't even know what PLE stands for. Oh, pay live event, I think. Yeah. Now back to the ring, and it's the 6-woman tag match. See, I thought it'd be Michin, Soruka, and Jordan versus Fallon Henley, Lash Legend, and Jada Parker, but no, it was actually Michin, Soruka, and the heel Jada Parker versus the face Kalani Jordan and the heels of Fallon Henley and Lash Legend. I think is also a heel. Um, and Michin and Jada are on the same team, but they have a feud this tonight. They don't like each other. Um, Teammates were fighting each other, but with the Soul Snatcher on Lash, Soul Ruka's team won. During the match, Jasmine Nix and a returning JC Jane were on the entranceway, just like looking at the match and getting like closer look. We go to the ring, and we've been waiting all night for Ethan Page to see if he will sign his NXT contract. Ethan said, "If I sign this contract, I want perks that no other superstar in the locker room has had. I'm tired of waiting for these opportunities, and now I'm going to take them." Ava said, "I am not signing anyone with these demands." Ethan said, "You will, because NXT needs Ethan Page." In the draft, NXT lost, what, like eight of its top stars, leaving me to fill the gap. I could have sat at home collecting a check, but I wanted the opportunity. And you might hate me, But you know I'm a megastar, which is what LA Knight says, megastar. Yeah. Then Trick came out and said, and Ethan took the table out of the ring, and he said, "I know how this works, and no one's being put through a table. I'm here for business." Trick said, "Ava, give him whatever he wants, so I can whoop your ass. You think you can come into NXT, my house, and jump me? You're crazy. We have a lot in common." Oh wait, Ethan Page said, "We have a lot in common. When Carmelo Hayes was here, he was the spotlight and you were just in the shadows. And I've been there before, but the only difference was that you became champion, something that I couldn't do. And I respect that. With that title, you have a major target on your back, but it comes with the spotlight. So it was nothing personal when I attacked you last week, and Ethan signed his contract. Ava couldn't sign the contract, and Trick said, "Why not?" And Ethan said, "Because if she does, I'll be facing you this Sunday at Battleground for the title, and I'll be putting an end to the Whoop That Trick era." Trick said, "At Battleground, I will still be champion," and Ava signed the contract. And Ava signed it. And that's all that happened at NXT this last past Tuesday. And I will catch you guys on my next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on my next video. Peace.